You guys can see it, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is
Okay.
this a spy shot or
No, this isn't a spy shot. No,
This is a press shot.
It's a press shot?
it looks like a
Mhm.
European press shot. Yeah.
Okay.
So Mazda will be bringing the MX-30 SUV, which made its debut at the 2019 Tokyo Auto Show, for sure now, and it's being touted as the company's first all-electric vehicle, right? So Mazda's never come out with an all EV yet, so this will be the first one. But we hear now that before they bring the EV out, there's going to be a hybrid that they're going to offer first. So the first one, I think they said the first hybrid is going to be a mild hybrid that's going to be coming out in October in Japan. So probably not too long after that, we will see a hybrid version of the MX-30 here, followed by the all EV version. So judging by its size, the MX-30 will be positioned between right around where the CX-30 is. So, and you guys know the CX-30, right? The CX,
Yeah.
yeah, CX-3, CX-30. And we don't know the exact power unit setup yet, but we hear that the gasoline engine part will be a 2-liter inline 4. And we do know that it will not have the Skyactiv X, the compression ignition system that's on some of these other cars. That's Mazda's huge technology, because that would bump up the price of the car, about $5,000 at least. So we hear it won't have the Skyactiv X. And with Mazda wanting to keep the MX-30's price tag around $25K, I think that's what they're aiming for. They don't want this thing to go into another segment. So, and right now, I think Mazda's going after the Toyota CHR and the Honda Bezel, which are both, hybrid electric kind of cars. So, what happens to the CX-30, then you ask, which is Mazda's small compact SUV in this segment? And that would be a very good question. We don't know. I think I would assume that the MX-30 will be marketed mainly as an EV here in the U.S., and then they'll continue to offer the CX-30 or CX-30 as the gasoline entry vehicle, or gasoline engine entry vehicle here. So, but we'll see, because the vehicle should make its appearance here in the U.S. market around the end of this year. So in about probably 3-4 months to 6 months. So in early 2021. And let's see, I think I have another shot of this car. Hold on, I have to stop share this. Oh, the rear of this car is awesome, but we don't know if it'll have these doors. It probably, there it goes. It probably will not, because this is probably a shot of the.
It's got RX-8 doors.
That's right, RX-8 doors.
It does. Suicide
I think
doors.
they're a little bigger. So, and the RX-8, I love the styling of it. They really trying to force 4 doors onto a sports car on that. But, I mean.
I wonder why they did that. What was the?
Well, all show car, right?
Is it just?
I think so. I don't think I don't know. That's a good question.
I could certainly see it having doors like this. I mean, it is a Mazda
I would love to
styling.
have it with doors like this, because
Really?
the door is smaller, right? So you don't need as much space to.
They're not, these things. Suicide doors are so overrated, especially in Los Angeles.
What do you mean overrated?
People think they're cool, but they're not.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, that's why there isn't so many of them out there.
Yeah, there's a reason why they stopped making suicide door
Right.
cars in 1930.
You tell that to
number one,
Rolls-Royce,
they're dangerous.
Cara.
Number one, they're dangerous.
First of all, they're dangerous, and second of all, when you're trying to park these cars in a city like Los Angeles, where the car next to you is like literally less than a foot away,
Right.
you can't get in and out of these things. You can't put anything in the back seat, because you have to open one door, open the other door.
You have to open the front door to open the back door.
Back door, and then if you have anything you want to put in, it's just so. Yeah, I'm totally against this. I hope they don't.
But if you consider it's a 2-door, if you consider a 2-door with that little extra convenience of opening it up, I mean.
Yeah, it's not
Depends on
really
how you
convenient.
look at it.
Yeah, like, okay, if you have a third passenger and they want to get in the car, they can't get in the car. because
Well, you can open them. I mean, by themselves, you mean?
by themselves they can't. What has to happen is you got to go in. Okay, open the door.
Okay, but Taro, how many times do you have a person wanting to just by themselves?
Well, that's what you were saying. It's like if you have another person, it's like it doesn't work. It just doesn't work.
Taro, you could just tell that to every Rolls-Royce driver. That's all I'll say. Look, I mean, if I've got my Rolls-Royce, I want my suicide doors. I'm going to get my umbrella that comes straight after me. That's the way it
Exactly.
works.
Yeah,
I've
well,
got no
for
problems at all with
for
these
a
doors.
Rolls Royce, you have a chauffeur, right? And
Usually have a driver
the driver's waiting.
who actually sounds like James. You know.
Yeah, that sounds like you.
Look, I've done 1,600 miles. I'm quite happy to be a driver. It doesn't bother me.
As long as you speak with that British accent, I think
yeah.
you'll be good.
You've driven more than I've driven in the past 6 months.
Okay, so Taro, it looks like you are, especially if it has these doors. Who cares about the MX-30 kind of a thing? Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I don't
Let's
like
say
the front.
let's say wait, but hold on. Let's say it's an all EV.
I don't like the look of the front too. I remember talking a couple episodes before how Mazda's really upped their design for the recent cars that they've had.
Yeah.
The front I think is not my cup of tea. I just don't think it's a good looking car. Yeah, I don't like it.
There it is. It does look a little different.
It's weird. Yeah, I just think it's not very well balanced. The back and the front doesn't look.
Okay.
I think they went for that look.
I like it.
Yeah, I think they went for that look because it's an electric car.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they kind of.
I like it. I like the look.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm opposite Tara. I give this one thumbs up, whereas Tara gives a thumbs down.
With a EV.
Yeah, because I like my EV, so yeah, I'm definitely into it.
Yeah, I think at some point we're all going to have an EV in the garage. You know, I think we'll have all of us will have at least one. I mean, even my next car. I mean, my next car I'm going to have a gasoline engine, but from my wife's next car, I'm thinking an EV because she doesn't really drive that far. You know.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Yeah. So an EV. I mean, she probably says no, I don't want to drive Mazda, but
I'll buy a good-looking EV.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay. All right. So Taro's boo is a down. James is
up.
Sam's an up.
Sam's up too.
An EV, yeah. I mean, if some for like let's say you're a kid who's turning 16, 17, 18, and it would be a nice car, right, to buy them.
16, 17-year-old kid's not going to get a brand new car.
Not for Taro anyway.
Not in Taro's house.
Matani, they always get brand new cars.
Yeah, maybe.
In the Matani household, they get
always
everybody gets a new car.
Everybody gets a new car.
So anyways, okay. So anyways, that's my report for today. No, not much. The next couple of weeks, I think I'll be looking at more European cars too, but Japanese cars. But yeah, right now the scoop stuff is a little on the slow side, just because everything's kind of at a standstill.
Well, looking forward to it, Sam. Looking forward to it. But what I want to hear from more is these videos from GT Channel.
Okay.
Well, we've got some exciting cars. So
you got a lot of red cars.
Yeah. Well, so these are the micro moments.
Mm-hmm.
So these are micro moments which were chopped up. So look at these. We got these little trackers that we're working on. So this is kind of a work in progress. But basically, we covered the shop of Yasuyuki Kazama. We did. This is a second video that we've done with him.
I have yet to watch, Tara, because I'm obviously on vacation. But I'm very much excited to watch it.
Yeah, no, you should. It's a 9 minute video. We had really good response from the first video, so we
really
decided to do a second one.